Hello guys, Beastie here with another video, and today we're just going to go through Week 11 picks, and I've been getting a comment lately I wanted to discuss real quick, and it says, you are going way too far ahead in the season, and a whole bunch of teams are going to have a whole bunch of superstars that has season-ending injuries, and I'm going to reply to that comment real quick, and that reply is, I completely agree with that comment. I mean, so much teams are going to have season-ending injuries. I mean, Jaguars lost Marquise Lee for the season, and the Redskins lost Darius Geis. I mean, there is so much, season-ending injuries. So obviously, some of these predictions are not going to be accurate. What if, like, the Steelers lose Antonio Brown for the season or something? I mean, that would obviously change almost every single pick on the Steelers. So trust me, I agree with the pick, but for me doing this is just speculation, because the NFL is just speculation, and no one ever knows what's going to happen in the NFL. For example, last year, the Steelers lost 4 total games, I think. They lost 1 to the Patriots, 2 to the Jaguars. So they only lost 1 game to another team, and that team was the Chicago Bears. The Steelers only loss besides the Patriots and Jaguars was to the Chicago Bears. So you never know what's going to happen. So that's why I'm doing this all ahead. As the weeks go on and I see the season develop, I'm going to make different picks. I'm going to redo my predictions because I want to be accurate, and I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So this is just all speculation, though, before the season starts. I know teams are going to have season-ending injuries, and I know there's just going to be some crazy upsets that no one's going to see coming. So I get all that, but this series is basically for me predicting who's going to win the Super Bowl before the season starts. And I'm predicting it not just by who I think is going to win it. I'm predicting it going game by game. That's what the series is for. This isn't for me thinking this is exactly how the season's going to turn out. No, I know there's going to be some changes. But either way, let's get right to the picks. I rambled on long enough about that topic. I basically rambled on for 2 minutes. All right, let's go here. Broncos at Chargers. Let's be honest here. The Chargers are just a better team with Phillip Rivers, and I can name a whole bunch more stars on that team. Melvin Gordon, Keenan Allen, Joey Bosa. And I feel like I can even keep going, but I'm not. We got to get to the next game. Andrew Luck, I think, is going to dot up the Titans. Really, he doesn't have much to throw to besides T.Y. Hilton that he has familiarity with, but I still think he can dot him up. I know Jaguars did just lose Marquise Lee to a season-ending injury, but I still think they have the Steelers' number. I think their offense can keep up with theirs, and I think their defense can hold them down, even though they were not able to in the AFC divisional game. Bengals, Ravens. I cannot believe I have them as low as a record as I do right now for this. But let's give the Ravens the win. The Ravens defense is looking like one of the best in the league right now. Joe Flacco's playing better than ever because Lamar Jackson challenged his spot for quarterback. So now he boosted his game up to the next level. Give the Ravens that win. They have the second most amount of turnovers in the preseason right now at 11, but who gets number 1 at it is the Cardinals at 16 turnovers in 3 games. See, the Ravens got 11 turnovers in 4 games. The Cardinals got 16 turnovers in 3 games. 8 against Dallas. They're playing phenomenal. So I think their defense might be underrated. And their offense has an amazing trio with Josh Rosen, David Johnson, and Larry Fitzgerald. Larry Fitzgerald is old, but he's still putting up the numbers. I mean, they weren't as high as he was in his prime, but he's still putting up good numbers. He's still a valid wide receiver to throw to. Texans, Redskins. It sucks that you lost Darius Geis, but Adrian Peterson's not playing horrible right now. He's playing pretty good. But Deshaun Watson, J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, give that win to the Texans. Chiefs, Rams, Mexico. So really, I feel like there's no home team, but the Rams are a super team. I'm not going to give the Chiefs a win over the Rams. I think any day of the week I will not give them that win. Vikings, Bears. The Vikings are a good team. I think I'm underrating them a little bit, even though they're such a good team. Bears, give the Bears a season or 2. I like the Bears, but give the Vikings that win. Cowboys at Falcons. I don't think Dak and Zeke can keep up with Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Mohamed Sanu. I mean, it just keeps going. The team's phenomenal, and it has a good defense. Let me give it to the Falcons. Now, the Giants, they're my favorite team, so every single time I pick them, it seems biased. But I truly believe Odell is better than Mike Evans, and then I think Evan Ingram is better than O.J. Howard, and I think Saquon Barkley will be better than Doug. I can't remember his last name. That's how much I haven't been remembering him right now. Doug Martin, he's better than Doug Martin. And really, I think the Giants have better other receivers. I mean, with Sterling Shepard being the big one. But then I think they're like backups that come in every now and then are not bad either. Panthers, Lions, Cam Newton's an animal. It's going to be a phenomenal game. I'd say that game has the ability to compete for Game of the Week if it wasn't for the next game. But I'm going to give the win to the Panthers and Cam Newton. I feel like he can change the style of that game and beat the Lions. Eagles, Saints, phenomenal game. If you guys disagree with me in the comments, comment down below if you disagree with me. And I can completely see why you would pick the Eagles to beat the Saints. But I'm going with the Saints. I don't know. I'm really high on the Saints this year. I mean, Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, Marshawn Lattimore. And you have Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas. And why am I forgetting someone? Either way, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, Michael Thomas. Stacked offense. Let's finally, and like, it's not just Marshawn Lattimore on that defense. They are all playing way better, and Drew Brees can finally rely a little bit on a defense. And I know Carson Wentz will be playing for the Eagles, which will change dramatically. And I hope Carson Wentz is back as soon as possible, because I don't like how Nick Foles is playing right now in preseason. But once again, it's only preseason, so you can't base too much off of it. Let's go to the last game. Green Bay at Seattle. I will never count the Seahawks out of the playoffs with Russell Wilson. But I will never count the Packers out without Aaron Rodgers either. I think Aaron Rodgers is still the better quarterback. And I think they're the better overall team. All right, let's go to the ranking. So you got the Steelers in at 8-2. You have the Jaguars in at 9-1. Texans in at 8-2. Patriots in at 7-3. Bills in at 4-6. Chargers in at 9-1. And I did this before. I did this video before, and then I recorded it because I went around for like 3 minutes trying to figure out why the Chiefs had an extra game. And that's because I forgot that their bye week is the next week with the Rams. So Rams are going to be in the same situation. But anyways, you have the Packers in at 6-4. You have the Falcons and Saints 8-2. I mean, real quick, let's look at the NFC North. I mean, no team's really standing out greatly. But look at the 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, 5-5. That division, I think, is going to be in a good running. I think that whole division is phenomenal, and each one is a team to look out for. All right, we have the Eagles 7-3, Giants 6-4, Redskins 4-6, Cowboys 2-8, Rams 10-1, 5-5, 2-8. I mean, I'm liking where these are going. You can probably boost the Seahawks up a few games. They'll probably bump the Giants down maybe a game or two. Maybe boost the Panthers up. Maybe go the Bears down a few. I mean, I'm telling you, like I said, I'm going game by game. Ravens are definitely going to be up. The Ravens are not going to go 2-8. And neither will the Titans. So, I mean, even I disagree with my rankings. It's just how things work out when I do game by game. Like I said, obviously, the Chiefs, I think, are going to do better. I think the Titans will do better. I think the Ravens will do better. I think the Giants will do slightly worse, but I think the Vikings will do better than I have them. The Panthers will. I mean, so there's flaws. I like some teams more than what I have them as their record is, but that's probably just because they have a tough schedule. And that's why I'm going to change it as the season goes. That's why I'm going to do some week-by-week stuff as the season goes, because this is not going to be what happens out. If this is if the Rams are 10-1, and if all my standings are correct at this moment, I'll be so surprised going into the season. But either way, let's wrap up this video. See y'all next time. Comment down below if you disagree with any of my picks. But once again, see y'all next time. Peace out, y'all.